Hey everyone, Lily Loves here. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to be doing another one of those first reactions to a Eurovision National Final videos. Today we're going to be doing Melodi Grand Prix, and so we've got 7 songs to react to first. And go ahead and give them a go. I didn't even listen to the little snippet clips that came out either. So pretty pumped. They do tend to like Norway at Eurovision, so they've kind of fallen off in the last couple of years. But back. Let's go ahead and let's get started here with our first song. We have Queen of King by Alessandra Mele. Okay. We're going for drama right off the bat. Lots of like arpeggios in the background on keyboards. Like a breathy vocal, but at the same time not really like weak, but like going for like a oomph with that kind of more breathy vocal. Okay. The drums are going for something very primal. I low key want to say this is like Viking esque. Is this one of the new genres, Viking pop, that Norway was hinting at? Like, I know they said that, oh, it has be a new genres, but okay. Okay, we're getting a drop here. There we go. Going like kind of an electronic, what's it called? Like electronic drop there for the chorus. Being the listening lines. And like the melody sounds really familiar. What does that remind me of? Not sure. We're going for like kind of self-empowerment feeling. Like, yeah, look at her. She's like fierce, she's fearless, she's strong. Go in there for the conquering. Okay. Yeah, going back to that like kind of electronic EDM beat. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, like, it's fine. It's just not like my personal taste, I think. Going for kind of like on the what's it called? The bridge. Oh my gosh, forgot the word bridge. So on the bridge we're going like really not really any vocal, like not really any lyrics. Okay. So yeah, lots of drum machine. It's very much giving like EDM dance festival. Like I can see people dancing to this, but it's like also like kind of like primal. So it's kind of going for like a primal dance feeling, but like updated and electronic. So like I don't know how to phrase this. There's like an ancientness to the drumming. There's like an ancientness to the yeah. I'm gonna say like with the drumming, it's got a very ancient primal feeling. But we're squarely in modern times with electronic beats. Um, Drop comes in. It's very much I can see people like at a rave. This is like Viking rave music. Um, I said EDM. It feels more techno-y. I don't know. EDM is okay. Someone's gonna get me fat, but yeah. Okay, next up on our journey, we're gonna be going to Eirik Næss with the song Wave. So let's go ahead and hop into Eirik's song Waves. Hmm. Sounds familiar immediately. Guitar's nice. Drums that are kind of driving. I like his voices and the warmthness to it. I enjoy. That drummer keeps going forward. We're getting some more percussion kind of in. That sounds like a cymbal or hi hats. Yeah, like this. It's kind of like a folksy feel to it. I like this. This is like giving me kind of like yeah, anthemic Mumford and Sonsy, like kind of like folk poppy feel, which I enjoy that kind of music. Guitars are strumming away. I do like the tone of his voice there. But it still has like a really fast kind of driving beat, just keeping you engaged the whole time. And the vocal melody is also really pleasant, even though it does sound very familiar. Drums are kicking in more. Okay. Is that a banjo? Maybe. It might be a banjo. It's got like kind of a wangy feel. I love this folksy pop song sound. I love it so much. Yeah, that's not bad. Okay, so kind of here on at this point in the song, it's gone to taking a step back on the drum, and with the backing vocals coming in that really echoey behind him, giving that anthemic, like kind of like sing along in a stadium feel. Okay, ride my wave. Yeah, we're getting a lot of that kind of like you kind of stomp your foot and go with it. I don't know. I don't want to shake my camera. Yeah, this is something that's up my alley. It's that really folksy kind of. Okay, so with the song with Eric, bad. Okay, not bad. So with Eric, nice. Oop, bad. So with Eric, nice. Or Naess, I'm not sure how to say his last name. Eric. With Eric Naess's song "Wave," it's very much that like kind of folky pop sound that was really popular, like in the late 2000, like the late 20, yeah, late 2000s, late oddies, like 2014, 5 year period. It's got like a folky indie poppy sound to it, which is right up my alley. I really do enjoy that kind of sound. Compared to like Luminaires, compared to like Mumford and Sons, it's kind of fallen out of fashion, but I've always had a soft spot for it. And usually at MGP, there'll be a couple of songs like this in the running every year, and they tend to be some of my favorite. But yeah, that's up my alley. The instrumentation was nice. It had some good twang, and the guitar and the other string instruments there. I felt engaged the whole time and never really got bored at any point. So I think that is a positive in that score. Up to me, I'd be like, yeah, send that one to the final. Not even gonna argue about it. Let's go ahead now. We're gonna go to song. Okay, first. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna listen to Freaky Weekend, and this is by JOWST featuring Byron Williams. Let's go ahead. I did like grab the moment a lot. So kind of excited to see what JOWST. That is a podcast. Sorry. So let's go ahead and give Freaky for the Weekend a listen by Joust featuring Byron Williams. I don't know how I feel about that. Really cheesy, isn't it? Me and the fellows work hard all week. Definitely electronic. This is definitely this. I haven't heard a song like this in a while. This is kind of like that genre of we're working for Friday and I got paid. Let's go. Hmm. I don't know if I've been thought that line like that. Freaky, freaky is giving me a little tenant. Oh, ladies in the club. This is so cheesy. Oh, this is someone's dad. This is such like dad energy. It's kind of kitschy. I have a high tolerance for kitsch. Oh no. Okay, I keep saying oh no. It's giving me like it's like a very specific sound. It's got so many lines in it that are very like 90s and like the music you hear on the radio on like a Friday night that was supposed to be like, oh yeah, this is your music to listen to as you're getting ready to go to the club for the weekend. It's got big energy of that. I've never been a club person. Giving us a drop. Okay. Look at interesting vocal effects. I wonder if the reason why they changed the rule about autotune is because of this. We'll see. Woo! It's got such dad energy. Yep. Yeah. 100% dad. Yeah, it's got big dad energy. Big dad energy. Okay. Um I said that song has dad energy. It has dad energy. Yeah, Joust and Byron Williams Jr., Freaky for the Weekend. It's got like dad energy and like cheesy, corny dad energy. I mean this 100% like as a neutral term, not like as an pejorative or like an insult or anything. But I just see that like and I think, that's a song that I would hear on the radio at like 8 o'clock. And it's requested by someone's dad who's gonna be going to the club with his friends. Um, yeah. It just radiates that kind of feeling towards me, for me. Also, yeah, it's kind of dated, isn't it? Like it's a little bit like 90s esque. I haven't really heard a song like this in a while. That's kind of this genre of, hey, I just got paid, and now I'm gonna go spend my money and hit the club and have a good time. You know, get about the bills, just unwind. Which is a sentiment we all can relate to. When your days off come, you gotta celebrate, right? Um, yeah, not bad. Um, I think it's just not my personal taste. If I have to be completely 100% honest, like probably just not my personal style. However, I do see the merits of it. I think it's catchy enough. Next up, we have Kate Gulbrandsen with Taha E Paradise. Go ahead. Oh, look at this. Kate's really pretty there. It's like instantly when I hear this, I feel nostalgic. Yeah, it's kind of making me think of like the 90s a bit too, but not in the same way as the previous one was. Interesting going on electronically underneath that. Okay, going in for a big chorus. Yeah, piano's really pretty. It's almost like really soft and pleasant. Some beat coming in for the second verse. That's again what to say, but it's like super pleasant and really enjoyable. Going up this chorus each time. Her voice is so pleasant and so lovely. It's just really, really enjoyable. really soft and pleasant. Okay, it's like parody. What she's saying. So it's very much like it's interesting. I'm gonna guess Tårer is Norwegian by Paradis. Not pronounce this. So it is making me nostalgic. It's almost oddly enough saying parody. It's almost making me think of like French music from the time, like from the late '90s, early '80s, a little bit. And then not only that, but like swelling. It's just really nice. It's like this could be like a Disney song. You know what I mean? Like it has that kind of nostalgic feel for me. Huh? Just really pleasant. That's just really nice. I don't really know what to say other than that's just really nice. I find Kate's voice to be very enjoyable. I find the instrumentation to be familiar. And not like I found it to be familiar. I think it does have a bit of a nostalgic feeling to it without feeling dated and cheesy. Um, it's just overall really pleasant, enjoyable song. Um, yeah, I like that one. Kate, we're gonna go to Rasmus Hall with the song Tresko. Is this also Norwegian? Yep, Rasmus Tall with Tresko is the next song we go to. So we're gonna hit up our second song and okay. Got a beat going on. Okay. It's kind of like sleazy electronic in the instrumentation. Kind of going whispery vocals, which is also lending itself to that sleaziness. And I mean sleaze is like a neutral term. I don't mean that as a negative one here. I I've never heard anything like this. That's the first thing I want to say. It's interesting, but I don't think this is for me. Yeah, this is not for me. Yeah, I'm intrigued the whole time. I'm not finding my mind wandering. I want to focus on this. Now we're switching up the computery sounds. It's definitely electronic. You know what this song makes me think of? It makes me think of like a computer that's gained sentience, and that computer is creating a dating profile for somebody who really, really, really wants to get laid. I have no idea if that's what the song's about, but that's the feeling I get from it. I've never really heard anything like this before. Um, it's interesting, but it's not for me ultimately, I feel. But at the same time, it's interesting and I'm intrigued, and I appreciate when something shows up that I've never heard before and I can't really compare it to anything. So, you know what? Rasmus Tall, Tresco's an experience. Let's say that much. It's definitely an experience. Don't think I've ever heard something quite like that. So we're gonna go ahead and do our third actually. Right? Maybe yes, we're gonna go on to our third winner of Melodi Grand Prix. Or our third Norwegian Eurovision artist in the semi. Our our third Norwegian artist in the semifinal. And it's Ulrikke. I never say her name right. I think it's Ulrikke. So we're gonna go over to Ulrikke, the song Honesty. Go ahead and give her a listen. I didn't like Attention very much, I'm not gonna lie. Um, but you know what? Things can change. Voice is so nice. Definitely going ballad. Oh, I'll put a piano. Like a nice little situation there. Build up to the chorus. Come in. Going for strings in that chorus. Okay. Okay. Going for something strong there. Wait, is this in Norwegian, this part? I don't know. It may have been in English. I just didn't catch it. I like the choices here. The vocal melody is pleasant. I like the build on the up to the chorus. I like the chorus goes big and full. She's definitely like bearing her whole soul here vocally. She sounds great. Very effective. Yeah. That's not in English. That's in Norwegian. Maybe. I don't know. Okay, going big on the bridge. Huge note. Yes. I don't know. That drum's really predictable that came in there. I like how the backing vocals come in. It gives you that anthemic quality. Like anyone can kind of like reach out and start singing this part along with her. Big, beautiful, another big note. She's giving it her all. She's giving it her all. 100%. Good swell, good instrumentation. Strings are going for emotional effectiveness as well. Fantastic. And we stop abruptly. Honestly, 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 how I feel about Honestly by Ulrikke, I like this song better than I liked Attention. Attention to me, I think the biggest issue I had with Attention was that it felt really like, what's the word I'm looking for? It felt really desperate. Like she's begging, and it's like I don't like that. Like, honey, you don't need that. You don't need to be begging for some dude's attention. This song here, it has that same kind of like, hey, I'm asking you to be honest with me, which is something I can relate to more. Um, I think I feel like this one here, it has a lot of the things that people really liked about Attention, without the lyrics that I didn't like about Attention. So it kind of is in that same genre, like that same ilk there, but way more enjoyable for me and way more empowering. Less like it has an agency to it. Like this one, like with Honestly, there's definitely an agency there that I do appreciate from Ulrike. And I think she sounds amazing on the song. The track is really well produced. It's put together in a way that's very intriguing. The instrumentation keeps the whole thing moving. It's very enjoyable. So um, I like Honestly, if I'm being honest. All right, so from Honesty, we're gonna go ahead and from Honesty by Ulrike, we're going to our last song in the semi, and it is by Umami Tsunami, and it's called Geronimo by Umami Tsunami. I can say those words. I know how to pronounce Japanese, no problem. Let's go here. Oop, hit the mic. Waiting for energy right off the bat. No. some kind of awkward rap happening here. Okay, this part's pleasant enough. What is... Okay, chorus is going anthemic and big. It's really simple. Dancey. That rap bit was just no for me. No, we're going back into that rap, and I don't mind rap. I don't mind hip hop. I don't like stale, whatever this is rap. It's not, no, it's not for me. It's not for me. I don't like the instrumentation either, really. It's really messy and not in a pleasant way or in an interesting way. It just feels like it's making noises to be making noises. I don't know. I can go through that. That's really not for me. No. Okay, I'm gonna just wrap that up. Geronimo by Umami Tsunami. Not for me, not gonna lie. That song has nothing about it that I enjoyed. I don't mind rap. I defend rap all the time amongst the Eurovision fandom. That's not good rap. Like that's terrible, whatever that rapping sound was. Um the production is, in one word, obnoxious. It's like the song was made to make as many noises as possible and have the noises have no purpose for me. I'm trying to be respectful. So I'm gonna just say this much. Not for me. Not a song that is up my alley at all. I appreciate people trying things that are new. Oh, wrong button. So yeah, those are my thoughts about the 7 songs. So those are my thoughts about the 7 songs competing at Melodi Grand Prix, semifinal 1 on Saturday. Going like kind of quickly looking over the list, I really do think that Ulrikke, honestly, I like that song best out of the lot. After that, I'd probably say Tårer y Paradis I really enjoyed. And then Wave was also really pleasant for me. So those 3 would probably be the 3 I'm gravitating towards the most out of this selection. Let me know what you guys think. What songs did you enjoy or dislike or whatever? I'm in the comments to hang out and have a little chit chat with you guys. If you enjoyed this if you enjoyed this video, why not give it a thumbs up? Like it and maybe subscribe to my channel. I'm gonna be here doing Eurovision stuff all season long. This is just our first semi for Melodi Grand Prix. Yeah, thank you all so much for joining me. I will see you. Bye.